Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial in this look. It's a smoky halo eye with some glitter and some color. If you are interested in maybe having a new look for maybe your next night out, a next girls night, maybe that next hot date, please go ahead and keep watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me any comments or suggestions down in the comment box below. Thanks so much again for watching. So to start this look today, we are going to go ahead and begin with priming our eyes. I've already done my foundation, no concealer or anything, and I use the Too Faced Born This Way skin foundation in the color Nude. And I'm going to start by priming my eyes. And for this, I am using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I am just dabbing this all over my eyes. They may actually look a little bit puffy because I have filmed this tutorial 3 times now. My camera dies, I mess something up, I forget to hit record. Good times. Now that I have my eye primed, I'm going to go ahead and set that with a powder. Because of the colors I'm going to use, I'm going to go in with the Naked Basics palette, and I am going to be setting down, if I can get it open, the color Naked 2. This one right here, it's like a grayish color. And I am going to put that all over the lid, focusing in my crease as a transition color. The first color I'm going to go in with is by Glossip Cosmetics. It is a gray color. It is called Wild Green in 05. I'm not sure why it's called Wild Green because it's definitely a true gray. I swatch this one back for you. It's definitely very gray, very pigmented, so hopefully it goes on as such. And we're going to be doing a halo eye, so I'm going to start on the outer third of my eye. I'm just kind of bouncing in the crease in that outer V area just to build up that pigmentation. And I will start in very small circles, just kind of blending that so it's not as harsh. And once I feel like I've used most of the product, I'm going to go ahead and dust that into my crease area, because we will join this side with the inner third. Okay. And then I'll also take the same color on the inner third. Do the same thing, start off with the small little bounces just to lay down that product and kind of frame out that halo, and then I will start blending back and forth. Make sure that you leave the inner portion of your eye empty, because that's where we will place down some color. I'm going to take some more of the Naked 2 color on a Morphe E23. Make sure that you dust some of that off, and I'm just gonna hit the edges of this to diffuse a little bit. And I'm gonna go back in with the same Morphe brush with no additional product, just to blend out. Okay, so now that I have that built up and I still have this small area right here, we're gonna go ahead and fill that in. And to fill that in, I'm gonna use the color Confession, which is this one right here from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And I will be going in with a Morphe E32, a stiff shader brush. And I am just gonna fill my brush up, and I am just going to pack that right in the middle. And I'm just dabbing this product on. I'm not wiping because then I won't get the desired pigment. Once I have that color started, I'm going to go back in with my original brush, the Morphe E17, that I laid the darker color down with, and I am just going to buff those edges with just the product that's left on the brush, and wet my brush a little bit. And I'm going to dip back into Confession and just press that right here in the middle to really get a good pop of that color. Okay, so I went ahead and finished my second eye off camera, and I'm going to go in now with the color Walk of Shame from my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I am just going to put that up here on the brow bone. Then with a tulip shaped brush from Sephora, the Sephora Pro line, I will take my Anastasia, the banana colored powder, and use that along with one of the highlights. Just mix them both back and forth, tap some off, and I will use that to set underneath my eye. I did apply some of my L'Oreal Infallible shadow to the inner corners for some silver in the color Silver Sky. This is some of my favorite eyeshadow, and I really thought it could use some brightening up because I felt like it was a little too dark for what I was looking for. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with my under eye area. I am going to take a pencil from Bare Minerals Big and Bright Eyeliner in the color Black Diamond, and I'm just going to run this right into my waterline. Alright, so I'm going to take my flat definer brush from Sigma. It is an E15, and I'm going to dip back into Confession by Jeffree Star in that palette, in the Beauty Killer palette, and I'm going to run this right over where I put the black as well as right under. So it's going to look a little thick at first. And then with my pointed brush from Morphe, the M507, I'm going to dip back into the gray color from Glossip just very gently. Make sure you tap that off. And then I'm just going to run this right underneath to kind of smooth this look out. I'm going to take a little bit more of the Glossip, the gray color on my Morphe brush, and just kind of round out the edges to connect everything together. I'm going to do some mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to start by bronzing with my NARS bronzer in Laguna. And just bronze up. Do like an easy contour as well, maybe, because I don't know if I really want to contour. Who am I kidding? That all underneath. And I like to put a little bit just on the nose, so it looks like you're sun-kissed. For blush, I'm going to be taking Bare Minerals Afterglow. It's a really pretty, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like a tan pink, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Just take a little bit on my brush, tap some off, just to give a real subtle pink to the cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Champagne Pop out of this Becca palette, and just applying that to the very tops of my cheeks. And I will take some of the Pearl color, just a very little bit, right into the center of my cheeks. Also take just just a little bit of pearl and champagne pop. Dab that on my Cupid's bow. And maybe just a little bit on my fingertip for the tip of the nose. Can't decide if I want to do Celebrity Skin or which is Rich Blood. I'm gonna first go in with Celebrity Skin. Too much for me. It's very pretty though, but I bought this more for maybe like towards the holidays. So, but either way you pick it, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and leave any comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one.